Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome, Colonel Sanders and the Rivals, and a bunch of other people. Oh yeah. Oh, now this is some music. I'm just over here jamming to that lovely tune. Alright, everybody, hello, and welcome to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. I've had this thing sitting in my Steam for God knows how long, and I can use a little humor, a little change of pace, especially after the fiasco of the princess game. So let's just hop right into it, shall we? Ooh, my name. What shall be my name? CD-Fox. That shall be my name. For I am I am a chef. Ah, yes. Welcome, chef. Right there. Alrighty. Let's get started, shall we? Delicious chicken and biscuits. Oh, is this my room? I just have a picture. I have a picture of a chicken. The gray chicken watches over all as they sleep, keeping me safe and protected. And I'm guessing some boy band over here. Whew. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. Oh God, what is that? Or you could wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock, wake up, Adam. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. This is a very tough first decision. I need some time to think about it. I've made my choice. God, that is an annoying alarm clock, but I guess it's effective. You want an alarm clock to be annoying. Helps you wake up. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Yeah, I can daydream. I have an imagination. I will daydream. Thank you for offering. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. Uh-oh. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Nom nom nom. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Ah yes, a delicious buttery biscuit. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, look. It's the school, right? Quad, yeah. What a lovely place. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Ah, yes, my best friend, Miriam. How are you on this most lovely of days? Good morning, Seven Fox. I should have used a real name. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Absolute. I am ready. Just don't stand too close to me. I smell a little bit. Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh wait, no, she's crying, no! Miriam, no! Your food, I'm sure it's fine. Just throw more love into it! Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Master Chef parents? Both of them? But wait a minute. There can only be one true Master Chef. For if there were both Master Chefs, then neither of them were Master Chefs. So which one was the real master? One of them be lying. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Oh no, Miriam, don't cry. Please, it's gonna be fine. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Well, you just gotta run faster. I think. Is that good motivation? Is that a good motivational thing? I don't know. A sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. I can feel it. I hate that. It's awful. On a mannequin? Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk your best friend, change the subject to school gossip. We are no gossiper, and she needs to be cheered up. She must know that she has the potential to be the greatest chef, just like her Master Chef parents, right? Pep talk your best friend. Remember last month when you saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares. I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. That's right, Miriam. This is the start of those great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suits? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Yes, they look lovely. I know nothing about hair. Can you believe I cut them myself? Maybe. I don't really know much about you. You can definitely believe it. Okay, I guess we can believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh boy, you got damn, look at that fallback plan. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved my custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. No, not the engraved measuring spoons. They cost me an arm and a chicken. Hey. Oh wait, how the hell? It's Ashlia, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashlia? Ashley? Why am I saying at the end? Ashley? How the hell do you pronounce that? Ashley. Is that supposed to be Ashley? In just a weird way? No, because there's no Lee at the end. Ashley. 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 Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Chicken shins? How dare you? You leave 7 Fox's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact— oh wait, it is Ashley! It is Ashley! You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Wait, it's actually pronounced Ashley? Ugh. Look at me, I'm a genius with names. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us, Ashley. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. No, dear God, not Van the Man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. No. Van. You rang? Oh, you rang. Van, my God, please. You're too gorgeous, you're blinding me. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Oh wait, hang on. His hair is legit shaped into a star. My God, Van, is there no end to your spectacularness? I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professionals. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Oh God, who is this? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid. Oh, okay, I heard it the first time. You see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window. I heard! Directly next to it. Oh, dear Lord. Pop! Oopsie. I'm just gonna give him an old man voice. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. Okay, Pop, slow your roll. Just met, I think. I don't know you yet. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm 7 Fox. Why is my name capitalized? So, are you... Oh, wait. Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you, Miriam. I think it's just you, yeah, exactly. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the classroom, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Alright, what do we have? What do we have in our wonderful classroom? We have a map, okay, normal. We got some equations, great. Bucket of chicken, required. Picture of a guy I don't know, awesome. It is 12 o'clock already? Yeesh. How late did we wake up? How late is this class? Oh, a scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of class. Adorable! Look at him. Oh, he's got a pedestal with a chicken! Sprinkles. His name is Sprinkles. Oh, he's adorable. What do I give Sprinkles? Now, quiet down, everyone. That's Sprinkles. That's his voice. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Oh, woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! It truly is. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Oh wait, what is Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Nah, this ain't just out of nowhere. He just keeps cherry blossoms and just throws it around whenever he enters a room, just to make it seem way more dramatic, and it is amazing. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. Oh man, this is gonna be. I'm loving this so much. And then he walks in. Oh wait, he needs the southern accent. What have I done? You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student. The Colonel's a student. Oh, how amazing. In the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Ah, it's gorgeous. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? And here I thought none could rival the majesty of Van the Man. And yet here comes this man. Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Oh wait, interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Oh, he's doing a James Bond thing. Hang on. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. You do smell. Ashley, you're in this classroom. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. I'm just gonna constantly be changing her voice. Maybe you should open that window back up, because faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? I have no faucet pits. Besides, when 7 Fox sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Thank you, Miriam. Oh, you just know the right thing to say. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Oh, please, don't look at me. I can't take it. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fry. I love this. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze. Oh, Colonel, no, please. It's too much. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Oh, you're making my day. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. No, wait, please. Stay back. Don't smell me. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? How do I respond? He is offering me his handkerchief. It would be blasphemous to refuse it. Thank you, Colonel Sanders. You outstretch your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. Oh, the hearts! You hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Oh! Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Okay, so Colonel Sanders has got that southern flair to him, however little flair I'm able to make. So, Sparkles, Professor Dog, I don't know. Welcome to University of... I'm trying to think of something, but my voice just, like, can't. Welcome to University of Cook and Skull, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your spokes and compete in the Brom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Oh, who's this gorgeous fella? Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? I think I gave Sparkles like a higher voiced southern accent. I don't know. Don't you recognize? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? Oh. You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. No, not Clank. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh, my God, Clank, you're so shiny. Ooh, there are so many gorgeous characters in this game. It's too much. Bzz, whirl. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. No, please, Sprinkles, don't smell me. Stand back, please.
Your diet is lacking, based on what I'm picking up here. You definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? What kind of treats would this dog love? A rubber ball isn't a treat, that's a toy. Between the beef and chicken. Considering what this game is, I think we all know the right decision. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Yes! I am a smart chef.
Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Disgusting. You see the other students eyeing you jealously. But pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. What kind of lesson do you need to be taught to carry around multiple different kinds of doggy treats?
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, Seven Fox, there's still a seat here.
It seems no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. 2 good options, but which one will you choose? Oh, dear God. Do I sit by the amazing, the impeccable, the delicious Colonel Sanders? Or by my lifelong best friend, Miriam? My God, this game is hitting us with impossible choices early on. What do I do? What do I do? I actually really don't know. Oh God, what do I do? Colonel Sanders, please, forgive me. Forgive me, but I have an obligation to my friend. Please, Colonel Sanders, I hope you understand. Do not think ill of me, great Colonel. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Oh, wait, you know what? Yeah, I kind of forgot, like, her morning little bout of, oh God, what if I'm not good enough thing. Yeah, probably good choice to sat next to Miriam. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders. He has such a magnetic personality. And there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say. But now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. It's gonna be hard to focus and pay attention in class with him, just right there. Colonel Sanders, please, don't forget me. I still have your handkerchief. Don't forget to get it back later. You have to come find me. As soon as you're settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. But in class, does this semester just start? Yay, a quiz about me.
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A... Oh God, not this. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Oh man, oh God, Oh god. Oh, I didn't study for the test. Oh no. Meh? No. No, that's not right. It doesn't matter at all. Okay, that sounds familiar. Extremely looking at you pop. Okay, I think it has to be done. Okay, this has to be the answer. It's very slim, but you gotta take risks, you know? That's right! Yes! I'm so smart! Ah, man.
Forest is to tree, as chicken is to...
A slam dunk, night vision goggles, or feather. Oh, God! I think it's slam dunk, but feather sounds familiar.
That's right!
Yes! God, I am acing this test!
What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, a spork. Aw. Oh, man. I mean, I use a meat tenderizer to eat my cereal every day. I've never heard of anyone, you know, like, not using a meat tenderizer. The comically oversized fork, that's something that you get at, like, those fancy schmancy restaurants that only give you, like, that little tiny square thing, steak, which does not make it efficient. But a spork, oh. The spork can be used for both cereal. I'm already drawing a blank. For coleslaw. Does freaking KFC have beans? I don't know. Mashed potatoes and gravy. It can be used for a wide variety of things. I've never thought about this until now. It has to be spork.
That's right!
Oh my, yes! Please give me an A, sir.
What food is best for a broken heart?
Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salts. Camel meat? A pancake that looks like a silly face. Ah. Man, if I got a broken heart and someone comes to me with a pancake that looks like a silly face, oh, they will have just made my day. But that's just me. And I'm a little different, you know? I'm a little different. But I know that when it comes to anyone else, it's camel meat. As long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt.
That's right.
Yes. Yes. I was actually really worried that it was gonna be camel meat, because that's like a staple, you know.
Is Sprinkles a good boy?
No. Yes. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy! Okay, this one, easy peasy. Obviously, only one answer.
That's right.
I think I aced the test.
Your total score is
perfect, 5 out of 5! Dude, I'm an ace. I'm an A+ student, you know?
Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat?
What are you talking about, Sprinkles? I would never cheat. If anything, this was a tough quiz. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Colonel Sanders, there truly is no better compliment that you could give me. Hot diggity, 7 Fox, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Already? Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention, please? Everyone. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, okay, I'll just be over here. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. I love lunch! But Shh! Quiet, student! My name is Dave. Lunch!
She said, shh, pop!
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha! That must be the smell I smelled. Yes, and definitely not me. I will stay back here.
Indeed. That smell.
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is this? Oh my god. This truly is a sight to behold.
I don't think I've ever seen anything more beautiful in my life. Besides you, Colonel Sanders. Wait, please forgive me. I didn't mean it. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. It contains. Oh wait, its contents glimmer in the lights. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating.
Eating what the? For years I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think?
Crap, what was Vans?
You think you... I can't even read. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just, drafting our last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Oh no, Van, no. Please, it's too embarrassing. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. You and I was just like Oh wait. Oh my god, I can't read. I cannot read. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh, Ashley, how dare you? How dare you go after Colonel Sanders? He loves me.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. As she slides closer to Colonel Sanders, she realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, then, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his chicken. I'll take it, please. Oh God.
Whoa! Hold on! I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Oh God. Oh, I love this game. It's so fun. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. God, I want fried chicken now. Oh no, this is gonna make it even worse. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moments and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the lights. Do I focus? Should I try to identify the flavor? Gain the knowledge of a secret recipe? Or gain the knowledge of his heart? I think we all know the choice. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, and heavenly. What a guy. I'm getting teary-eyed over here, man. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Oh God. Oh God, do I still smell? Oh God. I'm approaching Colonel Sanders. Oh. Okay, breathe. In, out. That's making it worse. Okay.
Hey! Hey!
Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha 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 ha! How bold of you to come out and ask. Oh God, Colonel, where did this majestic staff come from? It's an idea I have for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Oh God, no, wait, please. I didn't mean it, Colonel, please. Stop looking at me like that. Please, I didn't mean it. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, Oh, Colonel, please. Please, Colonel, it's too much. Just one ingredient, but I can't tell you. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. What the hell is this? Oh, I'm not allowed to know. Okay.
Blank. Wow, I'd never have guessed. In fact, we're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched.
You just said uranium.
That's my secret to making my chicken. A splash of uranium-234.
While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared.
He truly is an angel.
While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I'll think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest.
Why have I not been using that one? That's so much better.
I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him with your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest, but thoughtful. Should I wow him? Should I take the risk?
No. No, the chicken. It was already perfect.
Anything more, and it would dilute the flavor of the other 11 herbs and spices, especially blank. Oh, delicious. I'm pretty sure I have no strength, so I will be modest, but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was... This is me talking. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, 7 Fox. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Oh, just when I thought I couldn't get any better. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
A kitchen. Oh, and here I thought I'd never see one in school.
You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven, and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff.
True. But is this like a pair competition, or is this like individual? Because if it's a pair, yeah, man, we'll show our stuff. But if it's individual, I will crush you like a bug.
Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to be earning. You're going to earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Yes, partners. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Wait, 7 Fox, no! Please, I know he's too good. He's good looking, but we have an obligation. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, 7 Fox. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Oh god. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, bzz.
Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Pop or Clank? So, the thing is, Pop has not dropped that juice box all day. He's carrying around a bag, and he's already got stains on his shirt. He is incredibly unkempt. However, Clank is a kitchen appliance, which means that not only will he be able to help cook, he will be able to help cook while he is cooking. Clank is the best partner. I should have gotten Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. Exactly. He'd probably eat the food as well. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Ha 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 ha. Look at them. They're becoming best buds. Without me? Oh, they grow up so fast. Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Look at you. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to be keeping it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Oh god. Steak tartare seems easy enough, it's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Yeah, I think we all know the proper choice. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we can make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Oh, Colonel, please. I'm blushing. I'll get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
No. Maybe a little. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man.
Van. Did someone call for me?
Ugh, no, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing 7 Fox's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
What is this music? Van. Oh wait, no, he's crying. Van, no! Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working on a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like 7 Fox was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Oh, Van, you should not have said that. You've angered the Colonel.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station.
Hey, Ashley, I am right here.
Don't you feel, deep down, that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Oh, my mind has been destroyed. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back. Miriam, I helped you with a partner, I need your help with mine. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend-in-need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over.
Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them!
I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving.
Leaving you in the dust? Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps.
Vis-a-vis? Vis-a-vis. The hell is vis-a-vis? What is that?
But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken.
Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Seven Fox is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Oh! I am just too good! Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiling potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl. Oh! Out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. My lordy, look at this little bowl of mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh! Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Rest in peace, Granny. This is for you. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, oh god, what's going on? No, the moment, it was so perfect. Filled with rage and without thinking, you flung the sporkful of mashed potatoes right at Ashley, into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. I don't think that was a good idea.
Van, do something, do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? The answer is no. Oh wait, no. Now you're here, Sprinkles?
Hold on right there, Seven Fox. We do not waste food in the Brom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful... A spoonful? Sprinkles, this is a sporkful. You both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potatoes face?
Pops!
Van rushes back over, covered a dish in his hand.
Oh, hey, what the hell is this?
Okay, you made octopus, alright, fine. Why is it on a battle axe? Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, Moray's tentacle of octopus, and my silky salt water sauce plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on me with envy.
The interrupting student marches at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. Oh! Wait, what's going on?
No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It has been eaten. No! Student number A! I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Oh god! Student! They killed him!
Everyone step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Oh no! Pop, no! Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Why do we still have such rockin' music going on? Oh, well, okay, you know what? As soon as I said it. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pops' enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Good for him. Good for him. You know what? Royal taste tester.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Sprinkles, no. Ghost of student. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. I hear the people are cheering. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Has nothing to do with the ghost. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. He loves the mashed potatoes. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. So am I, man, so am I. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders. Yes, Seven Fox. There's something I need to tell you. Van, no, please, this is a sweet moment. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Why do I immediately go southern with a deep voice? Hold it right there. Son of a bitch. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. In the world has ever seen, yes, exactly. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. I have not stayed consistent with many of these voices, and I apologize sincerely. Never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. He ate it in front of all of us. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh, dear Lord.
The Spark Monster is here to fight the hero.
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and concentrating with another, connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I am a monster, say.
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can just discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Wait, no. What will you do? No way. What will I do? I hate no bitch. I hate no bitch. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Probably should have seen that coming. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Oh, okay. Okay, good. He's also doing 1 damage. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Oh god. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Yeah, that one I'm gonna defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utilitensel. Oh, utilitensel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. You wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Wow, villain, your reign of terror stops here. Oh, dear Lord. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Power point pinch! Colonel Sanders! It's too amazing! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the knights. Forget mercy, finish it. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget. Wait. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuffles into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Orko. Orko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Colonel Sanders is in my room. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. I'm back in the dream place. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Instead of counting sheep, am I counting chickens? Hello everybody, Future 7 Fox here. So, turns out this game is actually much shorter than I originally thought. And I was going to do another separate video entirely. But since, like I said, it's much shorter, I'm just going to go ahead and combine it and make this really long video. So, here's part 2, and I hope you enjoy. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Oh yeah, the weird dream. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Yeah. And not because the secret ingredient was a lie. To sabotage us. He would never do that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Miriam? This is some big news. What do you mean like? Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. This is amazing news. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna go along with it? We should. This is love we're talking about. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Whoa, Colonel. About the Colonel? What kind of stories you talking about here, Miriam? Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make one complete sense. Why did I say 1? Wait, where did 1 come from? But that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. It was also the and was also the convertible that he himself rode in front of the school of the homecoming parade. Wait. Hang on. Wait. Did I? He was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. You know what? I'd believe it. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but, toot toot. We definitely connected yesterday. Ah ha ha ha! Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't she be into you, I guess? Okay, wow. That sounded sincere and yet not at the same time, Miriam. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. I am great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he isn't into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Here. Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. ... So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could get some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. You know, if they're super secret, super rare, you gotta throw them into your food. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Forgive me, Miriam, but I cannot reveal such a precious secret that the Colonel has entrusted me with. That is a trust that is not so easily gained, but it is very easily broken. Tell her the secret ingredient Colonel Sanders told you, or make up a fake ingredient. There's not an option for saying, like, yeah, no, I can't tell you. I just make up one. That just seems much worse. But I guess it's all to protect the Colonel. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know. Sounds like some kind of witch's potion. But what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Could it be? Could it be the Colonel or the doggy? It's the Colonel on a horse! Ah! Ah! It's so majestic! And the horse is good looking too. Ah, it's bringing tears to my eyes. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Run to him. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. No, we mustn't seem too desperate. We shall stand back and admire him from afar. Let him come to us. Yes. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Seven Fox just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. Miriam, please. I have a 12-step program for this. I mean, they got food poisoning and they were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Ah, Miriam, thank you for the help, but why did you help? When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? What could it be? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Hello there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. I know how to nonchalant my way into places. Please, thank you. And besides, we must make sure that they are up to no nefarious deeds. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. Damn it. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset him.
Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes...
Wait, did I read that? It's gone, who knows? And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. The book. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to a wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. How could you do that to Pop? We're playing. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class.
Beep, beep.
Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, mwah.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer.
Mwah, mwah. No, you're the monster. No. Oh, wait. I can't read. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. You go, Van. You go, Clank. And uh-oh, Ashley, what is this?
Protect me!
Wait, what was that?
Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are about to come to blows! I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them!
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. No.
Sprinkles, I mean, Professor Dog. That's adorable.
But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Oh wait, am I saying that to myself? After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the globe history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do.
Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tiny tray of food in front of you.
Well, Seven Fox?
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Oh god. Okay. Think. There's obviously... Okay, it's a sample platter, but why would he be showing it around? We have the ingredients on here. A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, and a dog biscuit. Looking at these ingredients, looking at the choices we have, I can only assume it's asking me what goes into a chicken to make it more delicious. And we obviously go with the shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Wait, I ate it? Oh wait, I just straight up ate it. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message, ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying you must fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Sorry, I think I've got some spice chunk stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Amen! You come to and find everyone is staring at you. Oh. Oh no. That pepper, that pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them, you're on. I shall challenge them. I shall show them the superiority of my cooking. And they shall weep at the gloriousness of my chicken. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the table with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not a fool. You're the fool, fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Seven Fox. I'll be watching your performance. The Colonel's gonna be watching my performance. Oh, okay, this has to be perfect. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Uh-oh. Oh wait, timer ready. Oh no. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! Oh god, I hated that. I hated that so much. I stand corrected. The hallway builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot... Oh god. That cannot be swept away. Colonel, please forgive me. That yawn wasn't because of you. I find everything you say compelling and engaging. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond that was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. How long has she been holding a meat cleaver in that hand? I will defeat you myself. Oh, the music is picking up. You had this chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh. What temperature does water boil at? It always boils 100 seconds after you turn on the heat. Fahrenheit. That's wrong! Damn. What were you thinking, Seven Fox? Get your head in the game! I know. I actually can't cook for shit. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he say he used? 11. That one I know. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you're ready, now that you got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. Please don't. I'm already bad enough as is. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance, trust, gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now, what would be a great time to harness that energy? So where does it come from? A small town? Small town. That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. I didn't read any of the other options. I don't know if any of the other options were wrong. Aroo! You try and shut out the noise of the arena and focus. And focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Bubbling, silence, sizzling. That's wrong. What? What do you mean that's wrong? Sizzling?
Don't make me get the spray bottle.
Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Seven Fox. He's actually cheering you on. Oh, God. Colonel, please. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoons full of gravy would it take? Oh! What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. Grrr. You are stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. Oh, look at him. I know, right?
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
Sorry, I forgot the question. I don't know what I chose. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. As the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yikes.
What'd I do?
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that makes sacrificing the personal touch.
Oh, I'm making biscuits with the stand mixer set up by hand. How dare I? Oral.
You might not have any hands, but Seven Fox does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way, and there's a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixture to rescue your dough before it's over-mixed.
Seven Fox, no!
Oh God, what was that? But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quick spitting speeders. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. No! No, Colonel, please! What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Seven Fox's injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to desserts.
The hell is this?
Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of whatever flavor that tastes good and tells you a story of excellence. I was going to ask Seven Fox to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult.
Isn't this lunch? Why are you making dessert?
Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, sturdy hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside,
what the hell? Inside, you'll find a delight fried cheese crush atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly.
Again, isn't this supposed to be lunch? Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you! Hee hee!
As he places a sauce-covered finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. No. No, I've embarrassed myself too much today. I mustn't. If the Colonel no longer believes in me, then there's no point. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I must internalize the rage I feel. I cannot make any more scenes than I have today. Also, my hand is incredibly broken. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. How and why? Why? I should have known. I should have known something like this would happen. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. It's only the second day. I've made such a scene. I've made such an embarrassment of myself. How can I go on? The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love, and he decided to get married. No, please, Colonel, I can't hear it. Just know that I wish you the best in your life with Ashley. Please, go away. I can't have you see me like this, browless and crying. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding, because you're a terrible chef and an awful person.
No, please, Colonel, stop. It hurts too much.
You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. Ugh. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? How could you? You're the Colonel. You can't fail. It's not in your dictionary. You just can't. That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. Came right out the womb with this goatee. The doctors couldn't keep their eyes off me. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. There's no way. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. No, Colonel, it's impossible. You're the Colonel. You can't fail. But if you can fail, then perhaps there's hope for me yet. Look at the man you are now. Perhaps I, too, can bounce back from this moment in my life and be as great as you one day. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Wait, what? I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes... That's not him. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One that doesn't burn his eyebrows. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world,
and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. No! Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. The Spork Monster. Borko! Oh yeah, that was his name.
It is I have said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you didn't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I see that it's like having to always look over your shoulder. I know what it's like to having to always look over your shoulder, see? Monster problems, am I right, see?
Oh, thanks, Sporko. I'm glad that there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode.
I know that you're strong and cooking school comes from a person under a lot of stress. I also used to go to this school, see? I wasn't always a spork monster, you see?
I don't believe it. You were a human once?
Well, no, I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student, see? Until one day some kid with a magical spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, see? And I was forever transformed, see?
A magic spellbook?
Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it, see? If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it, see? You're a powerful chef, and I shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic, see? No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile, see? If you need me, don't fear. I will be there, see? It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen alive. 7 Fox. Together, I am sure we can defeat them.
Together with the Colonel. After all that's happened, could such a thing still be true?
Come back to my hideaway, and we can discuss.
A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. My God. Such a beautiful home! The chicken, the candle, the fire, the pictures. I was right! He did come out of the womb with a goatee! Ha! My lord, he's traveled all over the globe. Playpen, Egypt, Kentucky. He's seen everything. And that view. Such a spectacular view. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? The Colonel trusted me enough to reveal one of his 11 secret spices and herbs. 'Tis only fair that I give him a secret of my own. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. The music is just spectacular. Magnificent. Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy.
Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I get to truly look around. First up, what is this? It looks like a seashell. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to the Colonel? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 11, 11, 11, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sushi style? Shani? Tap on an item to discover more about it. Did that say sushi? I can't read cursive. I really can't. It's awful. Okay, all three of them.
Look at little baby. Look at little baby Colonel. Oh, he's got a drumstick. Look at him.
An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that he must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded, am I right? What else? My god, is this him on his trip to Egypt? The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Tap on an item to discover. What is this? Will this just move us on? Will I miss it if I don't tap on it? There's a door opening. Or is this the kitchen? I must know. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hangers and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders is returning. He has a new dish that has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until they ask you why you're wearing his jacket. I kind of just fell and it like went right on, you know? Honest mistake. I don't usually long those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh, Colonel, thank you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide that now's your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Oh, what do I do? Should I tell him I'm cold? No. No. Now's the moment. No, now's not the moment. I'm wearing his jacket. That might seem a little weird. It's still only the second day. We're only midway through this semester. The only thing here is the truth. It shall set me free. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Oh wait, that kind of truth. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. I knew it was a long shot. I knew it was too good to be true. I must leave, for the Colonel has already made his choice, and his choice was cooking. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel. Yes, Savin Fox. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Oh, wait, we're already done with day 2? You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
Oh, chicken and biscuit! Butter and biscuit! Oh!
It's meatlicious. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg. Why would I do such a thing? Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. Ah, yes, yes. Colonel Sanders, please, see me for who I am. Taste buds. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. Okay, that was day 2. It's a little short. Should I just... You know what? I'm just going to finish it. This is going to be a long episode, but we're just going to finish it. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting there for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
I'm sorry, Miriam. I didn't mean to cause you such grief. It's okay. I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date!
You went on a date? Please tell me it was Clank. Please tell me it was Clank, Miriam. I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go on a date with him.
Let's go, Miriam and Clank! Oh, I ship it.
Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know that little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? Is that what he is, pressure cooker?
And now I'm not really sure where we stand. What happened? Miriam, what happened? Things were going so well.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happens, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you, no matter what you do. Yes, thank you, Miriam. I knew you are the best friend anyone can ask for. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp the facts. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's so swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. Oh wait, God, I just can't nail Van Van without making him also Southern. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dipped too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You got some nerve, Saberfox, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can do. Okay, take a minute. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to a boiling over. A natural, intuitive person. He senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Seven Fox, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Are you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Actually, you meh. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. Again, it was lunch. You made desserts. What is he doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
Ugh. It was clear that you're passionate about your food, about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Satin Fox. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. I'm so sorry, Colonel. Please forgive me. I don't know what I was thinking.
Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the finer arts of foods. See you inside, Seven Fox. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered from yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Seven Fox, no! Beware the warning of Borko! We mustn't read from the book!
Whoa, what's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. Oh boy! What will the spell do? There's so many choices, so many options. But we mustn't read from the book. I could use this spell that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. No, we can't. Such a drastic option surely cannot be the only option.
That is way too drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger.
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Should I cast a forbidden spell? No! I mustn't. The connection the Colonel and I made last night is not something one should forget just for a competition. He said that I have the potential to be a business partner. with his cooking and my taste buds, I could truly help him achieve his dream of opening restaurants, chicken restaurants across the world. To cast such a spell would be to ruin his dream. And I could not live with myself if I ever did such a thing. I cast the book aside, forever ridding myself of its dark evil. It doesn't say that. Don't do it after all. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up, and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what really happens. Yeah, I'm not giving him homework to snack on. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence! I told you to never come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence!
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again.
After Sprinkles is satisfied with his presence, that his presence has been felt by none other than Terrence, but by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
Ahem. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Seven Fox, for reminding me to dole out this indisposable bit of wisdom, you see.
But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirls and sparks coming from the back of the room.
I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off your you had to show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan, JJ forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain, or off a cliff for all I care.
Sad beat. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. Bzz.
No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Oh, dear Lord, Clank! What is that? Is that a shoe? Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it comes from. I get it, game! In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate, but we mustn't be distracted by what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam, trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I can mash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicate, delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. Oh man, I love this game. I really do. It's adorable. I love it. Oh, I'm just so tired. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. You are a strong, independent chef. You don't need no pressure cooker. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Yeah, that's right, carpool lane to Success City. There's so many things, so many phrases in this game that I might just have to use in real life. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not going to saddle up to Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
I would never.
You are my best friend.
And sure, he may be the colonel, and it may take a lot of efforts, but I can never abandon you in your time of need. Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest, you know? Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed Man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. 7 Fox's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. 7 Fox, what are you doing here? There's still some time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. Colonel, you know just what to say. You usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry. But the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there was no sound at all. Fess up about your practice dish. This is not only about the colonel. This is about the exam. For if I fail the exam, I fail the culinary school for learning. Or the Academy of Cooking School Cutlery for Learning. Yeah, that's exactly what it was called. I should fess up about the practice dish. He should know the truth about me. Okay, okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Ha ha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably stop burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Oh, look at the pie, look at the pot pie. Delicious. Wow. That's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely preparing to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe. Copyright? Is that what that thing is? What is that R? Fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend, Baster Blaster.
Van flexes his pectorals as he chopped open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Wait. Shallow personality spatula. Oh, if there was ever a good name. Or fitting name. Even Clank gets into it. 5-dial pressure cooker chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? Ashley, no! The book is cursed! You mustn't! You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Cast a spell, do it the hard way. No. I learned my lesson from the stand-up mixer. Sometimes the easy way can make things much, much more difficult. We will do it the hard way, the right way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Seven Fox. Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Seven Fox, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
Yes, with these two people cheering me on, I know that I can win this. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Okay. Whew. We can do this! We can win! Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking?
Tiny food, short cooking time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredients.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens. It congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steven.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, his name is Steven?
Is this a new spork monster?
It is I, Steven, the spork monster, say?
That's so funny. I'm Steven. I'm a spork monster. Steven, wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We spork monsters are many, say? I think Borko had the day off, but you have conquered Steve. And I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright, say? Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition, say? I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out, say?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spork monsters, notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, eh?
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. It is so hot in here. It's so hot. I'm starving. I just need a little something to help pep me up. Also, all this talking has got me. It's really not good on my throat. Ah. Crap. Ah. Nice, good yogurt drink. Alright. Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? Could you do that, Steve? It'd be ever so mighty helpful.
I'd love to, say. I've always wanted to be a top chef. Actually, you know, when I was just a little spork pub back in the old country, say.
You can feel a spork monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they come from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand, say. It's kind of like that time in monster school. I had fallen asleep during scared tactics class, and when I woke up,
you toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hints.
Never mind, I'll tell you later, say. Good luck, say.
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could win. Give up and drop out of culinary school. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I'm too far behind. There's no winning this. There's only one choice. Extra power. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win! Your hair turns Wait, what? Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... It's the ghost. Yeah, Seven Fox, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspired monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. No. No! Don't worry, dear Seven Fox. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help you. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, some unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank. From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hooked by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, what's going on? Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess. Did Van have something to do with this? When you assholes. Man, why can't I just get Van right? When you ask for a wedgie, when someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, saying I didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Clank? Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whirl, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time's come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Please now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. It's so tiny. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto market? I spy float in its itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss.
I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A plus. Rarely do I taste a dish with such love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Seven Fox, for helping me to believe in myself.
No problem, Miriam. That's what I'm here for. I couldn't leave my friend behind.
Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn sea urchin shell, topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different color type of urchin?
Yeah, sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly what I did. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to sloosh around. Woof woof.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps bugging my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified? For glamour?
Don't discount imbecility.
This isn't the last you heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sparkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
What kind of dishes are these? That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. I made you some food, but don't eat it. It looks too good.
This is some rich people crap, man. Having food made that looks so good, but you're not allowed to eat it. Don't eat the food at a cooking school.
Got toast in your ears or something, Seven Fox? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize what we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. ... I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you heard of me, either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh my god, that looks delicious.
Oh my god, I'm already hungry enough as is! He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drumroll plays.
Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. It completely blew me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how can they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. Are we having a school dance? Awesome! The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. What is that noise going on? Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh, it's DJ Dog! DJ Dog is in the house! Ow, ow, ow! I hate doing this so much. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
Wait, I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out.
Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more, say. From here on, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster, say.
Student tries to finish what he has said, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, Student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? There's only one man who has earned this entrance. Oh, damn it. It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown.
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And then get a new ring on the... And we get a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
Such and such.
Ah!
The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electric hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal the truth. Or my truth.
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet.
Ah! Call you later. I'm so close to the end.
I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What? What?
I actually feel like I knew it the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to develop my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. Son of a bitch. Where was I? I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up, and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Colonel Sanders in casual attire, oh my god. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken. And not... Oh, wait. I didn't get to be the most famous man chicken. Oh my god! I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? Question mark? Wait, that's the end? That can't be the end. The end? Okay. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Seven Fox, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualifications that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It is truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, 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 yes! I mean, yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Seven Fox. How sweet! We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Seven Fox, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Oh wait, that's the end. KFC presents. Oh, okay. Okay, that was it. What a lovely game. Well, we're going through this one more time, fellas. Alright! So that was I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking-good dating simulator. And I gotta say, that was really, really fun. I actually really enjoyed this. A lot of jokes, a lot of humor, some very, very serious moments in between. But, although sad, I got the Colonel's love, but not his respect. I'm not playing this again though. That's it. That's the end of it. But no, yeah, like I said, I just had a fun time. This was a nice little silly game after the princess fiasco. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. Man, this thing got really quiet. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. And if you really enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe for more. And until next time, have a good rest of your days.